Hey friends, welcome back to the homestead. It is a yucky day, so we're back here in the barn. Yeah, we have had some crazy weather. We had like a week of ice and snow. It was miserable, causing all kinds of havoc. Then we had 3 beautiful days, but of course I had to work. But now it's the weekend and it's just been rainy and yucky and disgusting all day long. So we're here in the mini barn and I'm gonna try to get some things taken care of. On a video that I posted before the big snowstorm came through, we talked about how my chainsaw was not cutting properly. We're gonna get that fixed today. So you guys had a lot of really good ideas and thoughts on why it wasn't working properly. I think what it boils down to is I was just sharpening the chain a little heavy on one side, possibly. So what I've done is I went down to my local steel dealer and I picked up a brand new steel bar and chain for my chainsaw. I love STIHL because of their dealers that they have in the area. They have a great support system. I literally walked into my local STIHL dealer. I had no idea what I needed, but I walked up there and I said, hey, I need a new bar and chain for my saw. He said, what kind is it? And within 2 minutes, I was in and out and had what I needed. It would have taken me 20 minutes to an hour if I had just been trying to fiddle around looking for the right things. I really appreciate the support that STIHL has through their dealers, and the guys really know their stuff. So these saws are actually quite easy to work on. They have a whole toolless system here. So you just pull this up and it unscrews right there, and that whole thing comes off. And then to loosen it up, you just turn this a little bit and that loosens the chain, drops it right down, and you can take it off. So we'll stretch that out. A good thing to always do when you're putting on a new chain is just to make sure. And that's kind of what I thought. I said, I think I've got the 16-inch bar, and he got me the 18-inch, which I like that better anyways. So we're gonna swap it out and put this new bar on there. Best laid plans, huh? All right, we'll just take this little gear off here. Like that. So this little gear is what tightens the chain. So it just slides this whole bar forward and back. Let's clean all this up just a smidgen, because it's kind of nasty. We'll just get all that oil and gunk and sawdust kind of gets in there and fills up all the cracks and crevices of everything. So we'll get all that cleaned out. So this right here is your oiler. You want to make sure that it's good and clean, otherwise your bar will start to overheat because it can't get lubricated. All right, that should be good enough. So now we just take our bar, slide it right over there, take our new chain, make sure that the teeth are pointing the correct direction. It's going to go around in a clockwise motion. So the cutting teeth you want on the top facing forward. And we just set it in its little channel there. Loop it around the sprocket. Loop it around the tip. Now this part, you make sure that we're on the bottom there. Then we can just crank this there to tighten it up. Make sure that everything falls in line where it's supposed to fall. And we'll just leave it a little bit loose while we put the cover on. Get that cleaned up. And this just screws onto that little bolt right there. We'll get it lined up. Okay, and now before it's all the way tightened down, what we're gonna do is this little doohickey right there is what pushes that tight, and it tightens the chain, and then we just get it tight enough to where it's just gonna bounce right back, and then we can tighten that all the way down. And now we have a brand new bar and chain, and Lord willing, we should be able to cut as straight as an arrow. Easy peasy. And all we got to do is keep it out of the dirt. Good gracious, what a mess. So sometimes what will happen with these chainsaw bars is they'll start to get a little worn out. And as you can see, this one's kind of sitting at a slight angle. If you take a square right there, and it's just a little bit off, so it's not sitting all the way square. So that could be what's causing some of the issue. Now you can flip it over, and if it's sitting straight, it'll cut a lot better on that side. The other issue that you can have is the chain itself, or the channel that the chain sits in, could be a little bit loose. So this one seems all right, but it's got a little bit more give on the right than it does on the left. So, but most likely what the problem is here is when I'm sharpening these teeth, I'm putting a little bit more of an angle one direction than I am the other, or it's just getting a little bit sharper on one side. I'll still be able to fiddle with that and see if I can get any use out of that, but that'll be our backup for right now. So let's get this fired up and see if we can go test it out. Well, I do believe that that is going to work. That got so much better. Oh my goodness. The weight of the saw could just take the bar straight down through the wood. It sliced nice and straight, didn't have any hang-ups, didn't slide or curve at all. It's cutting like a new saw. That makes me so very, very happy. So, but I really enjoy this this little 211 saw. The reason I got this one, it was on the bigger side of the consumer version, which I didn't want a major professional one. I wanted something that my wife could handle in a pinch if she needed to, and that could actually start it. So this makes it really easy to use. I've never really had much problem with it. I am happy. I am very, very happy. We have a chainsaw that is working like it should. So that's going to make things a whole lot easier to take care of here on the property. Get some of those trees cleared up that came down. So that's about all the time that I've got for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. But if you found this video informative or entertaining, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe. See more of what we have going on here on the homestead. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video.